your flaws, know your strengths. Now, in knowing your strengths, you should be able to make your strengths trash down your flaws. That means you should work on your strengths so much that your strengths overshadow your flaws. To this channel where we share the journey as an art artist in Ghana. My name is Stanley from Is Visual Render. Once in a while, I share tips and tricks on how to run your creative business. Some business ideas that could be implemented into any type of business to make it more efficient and more profitable. Today's topic, as you already saw from the thumbnail and the title, is motivating yourself as a freelancer. Going straight into the topic, I hate to call myself a freelancer. First things first, we want to know who a freelancer is. So let's do a quick Google and find out who a freelancer is. A freelancer is someone who earns money per job or per task, usually for short term, as an individual contractor. A freelancer is not an employee of the firm, is not an employee in the business. It's just somebody you can call in on to do or execute a task for you whilst running a project or doing something. So do we want to call ourselves freelancers, or would like to call ourselves solopreneurs? Because two of them are different. Now, being a solopreneur is more like being a builder, but being a freelancer is being a hustler. I guess it's time for us to call ourselves solopreneur, especially if you know you'll be doing it for a very long time and you hope to serve more people, because you won't be able to serve more people calling yourself a freelancer. Everybody has 24 hours in a day. If you want to be a freelancer, you only have 24 hours. But if you are running as a business, that means you can get other people involved in the project, and then you can scale up. Motivating yourself as a solopreneur. So we are changing the topic right now. I won't lie to you, it's very complicated, especially when you don't know where your next project is going to come from or going to start, or who the next project is with, or which company you'll be doing the project for. And to motivate myself and to motivate you, I would share with you that you shouldn't get worried. You should operate from a standpoint of abundance. When you operate from a standpoint of abundance, your mind is open to possibilities. You are not constrained when a prospective client who comes to you and says, oh, let's start this project, all of a sudden bails on you. You won't feel sad, because if you carry that mood to the next person, it would affect you in the long term. But in the short term, you feel like, oh, it's nothing, it just passed. But in the long term, you repeat it a couple of times, it will drain you emotionally and mentally. You don't want that happening. To motivate yourself, I think you should first understand yourself. You should know yourself, know the flaws that you have, know the strengths. So people always say, know your flaws, know your strength, but work on your flaws so that your flaws become okay or become good. Please, know your flaws, right? Know your strengths, right? Now, in knowing your strengths, you should be able to make your strengths trash down your flaws. That means you should work on your strengths so much that your strengths overshadow your flaws. I feel like when you decide that you'd work solely on your flaws, you won't be able to nurture your strength. And that means those things that you were good at would suddenly start dwindling. And we don't want that to happen. So yeah, you are nurturing or taking care of your flaws, but also take care of your strengths. Build your strengths. Get so good at those things that you are good at. And at the long run, it will help you. If you feel down or you ever feel worried, I think you should take a break and relax. I always say relax. There's a reason I always say relax. Sometimes me, myself, I don't relax. That's the truth. Yeah, I'm guilty at times, but I realize that the days that I choose to rest, I have a much more productive day the next day. And although I am not able to go through my resting periods or relax a little, I would say that everybody should learn to relax. You should learn to slow things down for even yourself, because at a point in time, you will feel drained. When you feel drained, you really should stop everything, because whatever you touch at that moment might not go well. And you don't want to be doing work and you have to be doing reviews upon reviews upon reviews simply because you are not in the right space. Being in the right space of mind is something everyone should work on. It goes a long way. It goes a long way. It would in turn affect the way you treat people, the way you treat your prospective clients, the way you even treat your family and your friends. If you're in the wrong state of mind as a creative person, as a business person, you'd realize that a lot of things don't go well. Like, you shout at people, you treat people harshly, and you can't do that. You shouldn't be doing that. If you're doing that currently, take a break, relax, love more or share more love. It works. It so works. So that's it for today. Today's video was not going to be long. It's just a short piece and motivating you and myself, because I'm going to watch this video myself and motivate myself, because sometimes it's really hard. But to you, the creative person out there watching this video right now, you probably might be feeling down, but take some time off, rest, reflect on who you are, discover who you are. Me being a Bible-believing Christian, I remember who I am always when I am in trouble, when I'm in doubt, when I'm worried, or when I'm getting to that point that I know that I'm getting worried. I always go back and reflect on who I am in the Lord. And that solves it for me. So that's it for today. If you like this content, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you like content like this. Don't forget to share this video if you think it will be helpful to someone. And hey, see you next week. Bye.